to you all. How are you today? If anybody is here. Now, I have not done this for a couple of years because I've been too terrified. I am now mastering my stage fright. So I'm coming on for chats and healing and readings, but I have not publicized this because I get so terrified. But as I said, just starting to get over that now. And let's just do a little bit of healing. So even if you come into this later, you can still get this healing, because I'm going to draw the distant healing symbol. Let me just show you what that looks like, which looks like this. Honchatse sho honchatse sho honchatse sho. So let's just draw that in now before we start. Honchatse sho honchatse sho honchatse sho. So that is to carry this into the future, so that whoever comes and watches this a little bit later can see this. I'm just going to get some of these symbols out so that I can show you as I draw them. Okay. Right, so it is January the 1st, isn't it? 2025. It's got a nice ring to it. 2025. Quarter of the way into this century. So let's just do some good practice. You know I like to ground and protect everybody. So I'd like you just to take a breath in and breathe down to your feet. If you are somebody who likes to grow your roots out of your feet and into the earth, continue to do that, spreading those golden roots downwards and downwards. And if you are somebody who would prefer to imagine standing on a nice rock, here we are. Just imagine putting your feet on this beautiful green opal heart and standing on that. There you go. Okay, put that underneath you there. Okay, so let's start doing some clearing now. I'm going to draw, where have I put these symbols again? I'm going to draw the Seihei key into you, and this is the symbol that looks like the horse's head, a clearance symbol, emotional, mental, and anything else. So, Seihei ki, Seihei ki, pushing that in and down into you. Imagine a glittery Seihei ki symbol filtering now through your auric field, cleansing, clearing, and we will start to do some of this plucking. So because none of you have joined me yet, I am guessing that this is a little bit early. I know on the East Coast you're either 4 or 5 hours behind me, and then on the West Coast you're about 8 hours behind me. But I didn't really want to be hanging around nervous all New Year's Day. So I will learn from this and maybe come on a little bit later now that I'm becoming a little less scared. And I'm going to try and come on perhaps on new and full moons and on some of the Sabbats. Let's grab our amethyst wand now and start to clear out of your aura. Running it down through you. So I do hope that you have had a better Christmas than we've had in this house. My partner came down with COVID on Christmas Day. And we haven't had COVID before. We're probably the only people on the planet who hasn't had it. So it's been separate rooms. I've only had my Christmas dinner yesterday when he started feeling a bit better. So if that is you as well, your Christmas was ruined by illness, I'm going to draw another symbol into you now that we call Moto Zanon. And it is an infection buster. Let me just find it through all of these symbols that I have here. And this was a symbol that first started to come out in the HIV, here we are, during the HIV crisis. And it really is a good infection buster. So this little bit in the middle goes in, and then we whip it out. Moto Zanon. Used in angelic Reiki, Egyptian Reiki, possibly holy fire as well, and some of the others. Okay. We ask for peace and healing health. Chakra. 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 Get you feeling better. I'm also going to draw one of the Celtic Reiki tree symbols into you. It'll be that one there, which is birch. Birth. So the birch tree for new beginnings. Draw the feet and of course it is mirrored in here. So a birch tree was for cleansing and clearing. And then I'm going to draw the second one down, which is rowan, which is traditionally what they used to make a cough syrup out of. Now let's spin this pendulum, cleansing and clearing, spinning out any illness, any depression, any sadness, any anger, clearing for the new beginning of 2025. Cleansing, clearing, shifting. We just let that pendulum spin as long as it wants to. And it is slowing down now, okay. Alright, so I'm also now going to draw the durier, the oak tree. And that is 2 from the other side. So that is this symbol there. No, sorry, not that one. Where am I? I'm going up a little bit. It's a bit awkward to do it in. So that is the other side. It's 2 the other way. The Julier, the oak. To give you courage and fortitude. Now, do I copy this link? Is that why people cannot find me? So I'm just going to put this into the community. It's been so long I've forgotten how this works. I'm a bit like Billy No Mates. Nobody loves me. Maybe that is how we do it. Okay. You never know. Someone might come in now. Breathe in and breathe out, setting your intentions for the new year. And we ask for peace and healing and tranquility. Oh my goodness, someone has arrived. Hello, I have one friend in the world. What's your name and where are you from? It's been so long since I've done live healings, I've forgotten how it works. So welcome. It's lovely to see you, whoever you are. Just going to ground you. Hello, Agalenis. I'm sorry if I have pronounced your name incorrectly. Where are you from? Just going to ground you. Just breathe down to your feet. We have someone else as well. Now, why are these chats not showing up? Okay. I have not done this for a lot of years, so I'm a bit rusty. Okay, let's do a little bit of clearing. I have grounded and protected everybody before they have come in. So if you have any questions about anything, say hey, key. I hope you had a great Christmas and I'm wishing you a very happy new year. Oh, what is my favorite plant? That would have to be oregano, especially Greek oregano. I make my own hand sanitizer out of that and lemongrass and surgical spirit, and I eat it pretty much with every meal. What about you? What is your favorite plant? I guess everybody is ready to go back to work tomorrow. Back to normal. I'm off on holiday in a couple of days. Aubergines. Ah, okay. Eggplant. Yeah, I grow them for customers actually because I'm a gardener by trade. In England, we have to grow them in greenhouses on a hotbed as well. If anybody needs any help with healing, just let me know and we shall work on that for you as you are here. Right now, still clearing your auric field from all of that overeating, over drinking, seeing people that you didn't want to see, being disappointed like I was because my Christmas was full of illness, everybody else, not me. It is very overrated, and next year I'm going to understate it so that I won't be disappointed if something goes wrong. We ask for peace and healing and tranquility again, drawing in that distant healing symbol for anyone who comes in late. Honchad se sho Honchad se sho Honchad se sho Spiral in positive energy. So if you have some intentions, set them now as I draw that chakra in. And the chakra is the turbo boost of Reiki. I'm just getting the symbol so that you can see it now. It looks like that. So just breathe that in. Imagine it disintegrating into your aura, that beautiful symbol, giving you an energy boost. It can also protect you. You can draw it like that, and spirals around you as well. And I really do hope that you have a blessed year ahead of you with lots of fun, lots of excitement, nice excitement, not stress excitement. And may it be fruitful. Hello, somebody else has come in. I've got 3 friends in the world. I haven't publicized this, so this is why you haven't really known that I'm here, because I get so nervous. But I'm starting to work through that and coming online. So if you have any questions, if you need healing for anything, let me know, because we can do that here. And where are you in the world? Asking for peace and healing and tranquility. Perhaps you'd want to type your plans for the year so that we can all amplify that request into the ether and help you with that. My plans for the year are to get better with my lyre practice and also to change the direction of this channel a little bit. When I started it nearly 6 years ago now, 5.5 years, something like that, I was really firmly interested in Druidry. I am a trained Druid, but I've kind of gone full circle back to the gods of my youth. I was read Homer at bedtime as a child. My parents were very old school. And I've kind of gone back into Greek mythology. I'm reading all of those tragedies and ancient tales, and I will bring that to you in some form of healing. So the direction of the channel is going to be changing a bit. You're going to get a lot of Greco-Roman mythology from a healing perspective. There will also be narration of the classics so that you can fall asleep listening to my dulcet tones. Ah, okay, so you're a Hellenic polytheist as well. So who is your favourite and why? Mine is Asclepius, because he actually brought me the lyre in a series of dreams when I was looking for an instrument to play. So if anybody has any healing requests, let me know, because we can work on that here. For the new people coming in, I am just going to take the amethyst wand. Let's just ground you. Ah, Boreas, the north wind. Is he the north wind or the east wind? I get the directions. Okay. Yes, he's quite a nice character, isn't he? Although all of these Greeks, I mean, they're not very well behaved by our standards, you know. Raping and pillaging and killing, you know. Mass murdering. Northwind, I was right the first time, thank you. But I do like him in the tales. I'm reading about his sons in the Argo, the Argonautica, which I am narrating to bring you soon. So let's just clear if you've eaten too much, if you've drunk too much, if you've argued too much, if you've got really disappointed like I have because my Christmas has been ruined by other people being ill. This is for you, clearing away the rot and anything negative that happened in the last year. We're turning over a new page as we enter the second quarter of this century. So where are you all from? We have someone in America. Say hey, key for clearance. Let's do some of that plucking. There's a few more of you here now. Ray, Sunshine, you're in the US. Well, a very merry new year to you. England of the new, so I'm guessing that's New England, yes? And Texas, wow. Lovely. Hello, Linda Lay. So I think most of you are American on here. I think most of my channel is American. So if any of you have healing requests or just want to chat about anything, asking any questions, we can do that. I am going to be doing a lot more of these lives as I get less nervous. So you'll see me probably Sundays, probably new and full moons. We'll start doing some readings and other healings and question and answer, becoming a bit more accessible to you. Hello Joan, green hearts back at you, my lovely. So set your intentions as we draw the chokure in and the daikumio master symbol so that you can gain harmony and mastery over what it is you want to work on. Okay. Right, I'm just going to reach behind you now And as I draw the distant healing symbol again, for those of you who've just come in, it looks like that. The Huncha Ze Shon. To go behind you, down anything that you needed. Empowerment for your younger sister. Can you tell us her name, please, so we can work with her name? And we'll work through you, Ray Sunshine, if that's all right. You are our connection to her. So just let us know her name and we will send that. Cassidy. So this is for Cassidy, a double choker ray for her. Choker rays are protection. Down the right and left side of her body. Drawing it around her for protection. And hoping she has a healthy and a confident and a happy year ahead, as I hope for you as well. And peace and healing and tranquility. Let's roll some dice for her, see if there's any advice. So the dice that I am using now, let's show you. These are new tools because I'm fed up of carrying so much magical stuff around. We have an Ogham dice, the Irish tree. We have a rune dice. And something new that I'm starting to work with is the Greek alphabet, which is also divination. So this is for general. I'm also thinking of Cassidy. So she's gone through a little bit of strife. That is a blackthorn there. So she's had a lot of strife happening, but she has got courage, she has got strength. It is that one, the one that looks like a Y, which is what you will probably see on a lot of the Viking shields, especially in the program, the Vikings. This is algiz, so this is protection and defense and healing as well, and a movement of energy. So moving from that strife, the blackthorn, that is that diagonal one, through to protection, and the energy is shifting. Now the Greek one, she has beta. So the Greek one coming out of that is Apollos and Hermes. So having patience, so a little bit more patience, and time is not yet right, but she will get there, okay? So a lot of strife falling away as new energy comes in. Happy New Year to you, Charlotte. So things will shift. Things always shift, you know. If we are in that mindset, oh, woe is me, life is so hard, why doesn't anything go right? You're going to attract more negativity. I bet your sister Cassidy, when she looks back at this period, she will have grown and she will have learnt lessons, even though it's absolutely abhorrent as you're going through it. Afterwards, you can look back. I've even looked back at the death of my fiance, a suicide, and now there was some good that came out of that for me, even though at the time it was absolutely terrible. You know, I realised how strong I was. I realised, you know, that I will see other people again on the other side. And I've also realised that it was not right for him to carry on in misery. You know, I mean, that was a really serious, you know, depression, years and years and years. But good things come out of bad things, and it often takes a while for that to happen, but she will get better. Things will ease for her. Okay, does anyone else want some readings with the dice? Let's just clear them. as we're getting on a roll. Okay. Beautiful. New tools to me. I've also got a tarot dice coming as well because I am so sick of carrying stones, bones, tiles, sticks and rocks around. Okay, so who's the next person who would like to see what is in store for them? Okay, Linda. Okay, Linda, just blow on the dice for me. Put your energy onto them. I'm just going to hold it there because I know there might be a little delay. Okay, Linda Lay. Let's see what is in store for Linda. Okay, we have Dagas, we have Nguyen, and we have Kapha. So let me just get them in the right position. So Dagas, though this is a rune symbol of a kind of eureka moment, the daylight is being shone onto something. Chance evolution, changing thought patterns as well, and changing consciousness, a union of opposites. Okay, the Nguyen is the, let me just show you that. So the Nguyen is the ash tree, it's that symbol there. So the ash tree is a very poetic tree. It is also the tree Yggdrasil to the Vikings. That was the tree of life, and it reached into all of the worlds. So lots of things opening up, lots of different routes that you can take, and you will have a bit of a eureka moment. The next symbol that came out was a K in Greek, Kapha. Where is it? It is there. And this is Poseidon's, one of Poseidon's symbols. It is telling you that the going might be a little bit tough. The waves are hard going, but with perseverance, you can do that as well. So lots of doorways opening up, lots of different routes you can go down, a few eureka moments, and persevere. You will get there in the end. So sending that to you with love and light. And sunshine, ray, sunshine. Let me just clear these runes for you. I call them all runes because they are. Seiheki, seiheki, seiheki. Okay, ray, sunshine, blow on the dice for me. Okay, what does Ray need to know now? Let's again, strife. I guess we all have a little bit of strife, don't we? So you have been through some strife and maybe are still going through strife. The rune that has come up for you is that vertical line. It is Isa. It is pause. It is wait. It is let things settle. Sometimes inaction is action. Okay, so if whatever is troubling you at the moment, don't jump in and don't answer and don't just wait for a little bit. Let's see what the last Greek letter was. It is Apollo. It is Alpha. Okay, so that is very favorable. That is all things, guidance, all of these things. He says you will do well. Okay, so from that strife, have a little bit of a wait, have a little bit of a pause, think about things, and then put your best foot forward. I hope that gives you a little bit of encouragement. I'm just going to clear these dice for the next person. Okay, who would like a dice reading with my new toys? You're welcome, Ray. Anyone else for a reading? Hello, Joan B. Yes, you can have a reading, Joan B. Take a breath in and then breathe on the dice for me. Okay, Himi, after this one, remind me again. Himi Joshi? Okay. Let me just tap on the messages. I don't know how I can see them all the time. I can't, they show up when you say something. Okay, let's roll these. Okay, we have the apple symbol. Apples are joyful. Apples are cleansing. Apples are healing. Apple trees grow low to the ground because they like to be near human laughter. So that is a joy rune coming in for you. Okay. The other one was nid. That symbol right there, nid. You need to be joyful. Okay. You really do need to be joyful. You know, moping around is not going to do anyone any good. So make sure that whatever happens, you are looking. Charlotte, is this the reading I'm doing for you? Okay. The last one was Tau, which is Aries and Artemis. The events will give you deliverance. Joan, sorry. Grounding, and Tau is deliverance. Okay. Take relief from present circumstances. Okay. Like Mrs. Doubtfire, help is on the way. Okay, Joshi. I'm just going to clear these with the Say Hey key. You're welcome, Joan. Joshi, I can't remember your first name. I just remember your second name because I think it is in Super Mario. So blow on the dice for me just to imprint your energy. And we cast them. Okay, the first symbol, the tree to come up was the oak tree, the juier, having the strength and the courage and the fortitude. Okay. Having the strength and the courage and the fortitude with manners, dealing with people. People can be a right royal pain in the backside, can't they? So have a bit of patience, have a bit of courage when dealing with these certain people. Okay. And the last symbol, Delta, because these people, Delta is a bit of a woe. It's a bit of a problem one. These people do cause problems. So dodge the dreadful deeds and avoid harm. So make sure you're protected. Make sure you, you know, after you've dealt with that person, we can't always avoid them. Do that Japanese dry brushing. Brush their energy off you. Or, you know, throw it away. Then give yourself a bit of, you know, healing, a bit of confidence. Another way you can avoid those people is to put your hands over your solar plexus. I know that's my heart because the camera's not that low. And as they're shouting at you or whatever they're doing, you can just put your hands there and stop the energy going into your solar plexus. Okay. Okay, let's just say hey key this. Okay, I'm forgetting names because I can't see all of the messages. So this one is for Melissa. If I have missed you out, come back to me afterwards. Melissa, breathe on the dice. I haven't worked out how to keep the messages on the screen. Okay, we have another waiting one. We also have the symbol of aspen. Grief and fear and miscommunication. Okay, so waiting. That is Isa. That says you need to wait and have a little think and a pause about things. Okay, then we have the aspen. Whispering woes. Okay, so make sure you're not gossiping about anyone or bad-mouthing. They kind of shiver their angst out. So perhaps you need to have a good old dance to get any negative energy off you and maybe give yourself a little bit of a pause. And the last one to come out is new. This is Hermes and Nike. So opportunity, timing, and victory will be the prize for you once you've worked things out. Okay, so having a little pause and then springing forward and planting your seeds. Okay, let's clear that. Let me see how I can get some of this chat back up. All of these messages. Okay. Right, I'm just going to scroll up a little bit. Okay. Okay, Charlotte, breathe on these dice. A little bit of empowerment to stop procrastinating. Well, perhaps I just need to send you a chokore then. Chokore for empowerment. But what has come up for you is talking to your guides. Here you go. We have Us. This is about talking to Woden. It is about talking to your guides. It is about talking to your gods. Now, if I am saying different names for these runes, it is because I work with the Anglo-Saxon runes as well, and they are called slightly different. Raising your consciousness, intelligence, and releasing old bonds and restrictions. So make sure you've got rid of everything that you do not need in your life. Okay, now we also have the apple for you. Cleansing, new beginnings, bringing happiness in, making space for those new things and healing that will be coming your way. And the last one is, this is Zeus. Here we go. It's that symbol there that looks like a candlestick. Okay, so this is about judgment, and it is also about justice. Proper is this justice and judgment from the gods. Okay, so have a little think, align yourself with things that are right. Talk to your guides or talk to the humans around you as sounding boards. So I'm going to leave that with you and cleanse these dice. And I'm just going to tap my screen again. I don't know why these keep missing. Okay. Right. Okay, Maria, blow into this dice. Yeah, I'm going to have to work this live out a bit better. Thank you for your encouragement. I want to know how these messages... Maria, okay, here you go. Let's cast for Maria Poppins. What a lovely name. Are you a Mary Poppins? I bet everyone says that to you. I'm not very original, am I? Okay, Maria, the tree symbol and the Norse symbol. So the tree symbol to come out for you is Gort, is ivy. So ivy, think of the way it grows. There are a lot of false starts, aren't there, with ivy? It kind of, some of the tendrils go one way and they don't go anywhere. Some wrap around. You can use ivy to draw things towards you. You can also use ivy to make a labyrinth to walk around as well. So it draws things towards you. Also, it changes. The leaves change depending on how old the ivy bush is. Okay, so drawing those things towards you, a little bit of a struggle, you know, you might have a few false starts, but you need to do this. Nid. That is the symbol from the runes, the Norse runes, and that symbol is a need for change, a need for limitation, okay? Perhaps bringing in luck and a change in direction as well. And the last symbol, we've already had this, we have had the Greek bitter. Okay, the B, which is patience, good timing. Briefly wait, the time is not yet there. So a little bit of a wait, thinking about things before you do them. Okay, I'm just going to clear that. Seiheki. Then tapping this screen. Okay, Mandy B. Sarah, you are looking for guidance to fire up your creativity. Okay, blow on those dice for me. Taking chances. That is a dice cup. Okay, so that's all about taking chances. Okay, so changing things up, letting fate work its magic. Okay, if you are unsure, what have you got to lose? Just go for it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. It is also a symbol of energy which is moving quickly. As we are casting these dice here, things are moving quickly. Now we've had this again. Actually, no, this one is willow. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. They are all so similar. This is ash. The king of trees to the Norse. Yggdrasil is made out of ash. So if you've had a few setbacks, that could be because the ash trees are being killed at the moment, basically. They will not be the world dominant tree after this. Sycamore will be the worst dominant tree for the next sort of 50,000 years. So for a few full starts, maybe with your creativity, this is actually the symbol for poetry and creativity. So tap into the ash tree. Taking those chances, the only way you're going to know is to write and put yourself out there. Okay, and the last symbol to come for you is Upsilon, is Athena's. There, it's that Y symbol there. And also, you know, weeding things out, an undertaking, having prudence and courage. You know, the catchphrase for this is useless toil. This wedding is not yours. So what is not working for you? Stop doing it. Okay, stop doing it so you can make room for this new creativity to flow through you. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. We're going to cleanse these dice again. Take a breath in, everybody, and breathe down to your feet. Okay, let's have a look at these messages again. Why don't they stay on the screen, please? Okay. I can't see. Ah, okay. Right, Jackapet. That's a strange name. Yes, I will do a reading for you, Jackapet. Breathe into the dice. Okay, I'm going to cast it now for Jackapet. Okay. Gifu or Gibu is the Norse rune. Now I say two names because I learnt Norse and Anglo-Saxon runes at the same time. So giving and receiving, social bonds, inner gifts. You know, think about what you've got in your life and what you are grateful for, even the smallest things. And it has just been a season of giving and receiving, hasn't it? And we still use that symbol at the end of our texts, at the end of our messages. So lots of love and good wishes coming your way. We don't totally give to receive, but we are told we get back what we give out. Okay, so lots of giving and receiving, luck coming your way. This is the symbol of oak, this one here. So the dewey, let's draw that into you. The dewey, the courage, the fortitude, the standing of the oak tree. Durability. Brightness. We are in the season of the oak now, the Holly King. No, sorry, it depends what hemisphere you live in. When we get, I'm getting my seasons mixed up. Half of the year is for the oak tree and half is for the holly tree. No, we are in the oak half of the year. I want to also say about oak, if you are someone with a lot of responsibility, you know, that dewey, that courage will, and the oak tree will help you carry those burdens. Think how much life an oak tree supports. Thousands of creatures live on an oak tree. The light is not very good in here. Okay, so the symbol coming out for you from the Greek is this one. It is Zeus's symbol. Zeus is the oak tree keeper, isn't he? That is his tree. Psi, judgment and justice. Okay, judgment and justice. Good justice from the gods. Okay, proper is the judgment from the gods. So leaving that with you. Okay. Seiheki, just cleansing that energy off. Hi, Sunny Sunshine Field. Yes, you can have a reading. Breathe on the dice for me. You're welcome, Jacopet. Okay, so we are now rolling this dice. I can't remember the lady's name, but you know who you are. Okay, we have Beth. We have 2 birch tree symbols. That one there with 1 line, and Berkana. 2 birch tree symbols. Okay, so big shifts coming for you. You are at the end of something and the beginning of another. I know we're at the end of one year and the beginning of another, but I sense that a lot of magic is coming in. This is aligned with Freya in Norse mythology, but it is also the birch tree. It is a magic. Yes, okay, Berkana. Well, you know what I mean. And also with the birch tree from the Ogham as well. So lots of things coming up for you, lots of pivotable windows and times. And the last Greek symbol that has come up for you is she. It is the symbol of Demeter. It is that one there. Sorry, it is Epsilon. Okay, so it is Zeus and Hera, so guidance, children, love, eager art thou for the ripe weddings fruit. Okay, so maybe some luck and marriage coming up for you, new relationship perhaps, or the strengthening of a relationship. If you are not in a relationship, I would suggest you do a bit of birch cleansing and get an apple. Let's see, you've got an apple, you would cut it in half that way across the equator, you would eat half and you would cast half on an outflowing tide, even if it's in a river. Okay, so that is an apple spell that you can do to bring love towards you. But lots of changes happening for you, and birch is a very cleansing tree, a tree of endings and a tree of new beginnings. Creativity, caring and nurturing coming towards you as well. Okay, so we're just going to cleanse these now, and I've got time for one more. Now I'm just going to tap into these messages. Okay, Scarlet J. Yes. Blow into the dice, Scarlet. Blow into those dice. Oh, I'm sorry, Stormcloud. I'm just looking at your message. I'm going to send you some healing in a minute before we go. Okay, Scarlet, Scarlet, Scarlet. A need for a good harvest this year. You need things to change up. Okay. So perhaps you've had restrictions and limitations this year. Okay. You need a change of luck. And that is coming with this symbol that looks like a bird beak here. Canaz, this is the light is coming in. I predict that you're going to have some good careers come in. I also got that symbol wrong. I'm actually looking at a tree here, and that is the bramble or the grape. So that is abundance coming in. So we have two symbols. Okay, we have a need for knowledge, a thirst for things to change, and abundance coming with the blackberry or the grape. The last symbol to come for you again is Epsilon. It is this E symbol of the Greeks. Zeus and Hera, desire, guidance, children, love, marriage, eager art thou for the ripe wedding's fruit. Okay, so there we are with Epsilon. Okay, so looking out for things to change and lots of good things coming your way. Okay, I'm just going to cleanse those now. I think it is time for us now to start to ground. Now, who was that who just needs some healing? Sorry, tapping the screen because I don't know how this works. Okay, can you just say your name again, that person who was having those health issues? Ah, it's all right, Stormcloud. Okay, Stormcloud. Okay, if we have any other healers here, Stormcloud, let's send some healing to Stormcloud, going through a really tough time. Okay. So I'm going to send the yew tree towards you. I'm going to just find that symbol now. Okay, the yew tree is going to be your tree. There it is. 5 horizontal lines. This is a tree they use in cancer treatments, the Pacific yew specifically. Okay. Eeha, 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 eeha. Okay, so we're all going to collectively join some healing for Stormcloud. Okay, I'm specifically visualizing the brain, and we're just going to blast it with light and with yew tree. I'm not going to reach in and pull anything out because I'm going to leave that up to your doctors. And we also send some healing to your medical team as well to help them make the best decisions for you. Okay? Holding my hands above your head now. I'm going to draw in the master symbol right above you, that daikumio. Daikumio. Very scary time for you, Stormcloud. I'm so sorry to hear this. But it is not necessarily a death sentence, okay? A lot of people recover from these things. I'm guessing that they are working out the best path of healing for you. I know it is very scary. And we send the dewy air again, the oak tree, for your courage and fortitude. Okay, And it is all right to tell people, you know. I know we don't want to, we feel like we don't want to drone on about being ill all the time, but if you need to, you make sure you say, no, I'm not okay, okay? I'm not okay. Okay. I'm going to ask Archangel Raphael to come in and surround you with positivity and healing. Archangel Raphael is an angel of healing specifically. Jophiel as well. Now you need to look up the angel Jophiel because I'm not au fait with what that particular angel does. So have a look at Archangel Jophiel, Jophael or AIL, and have a look at what that angel does. But that is the name that was just put into my head for you, Storm Cloud. Lovely phrase, Scarletta. Okay. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. So the yew tree is toxic, okay? It is a toxic tree. That is why it is used. Toxicity. Sometimes we need to fight, you know, poison with poison, don't we? So if you do happen to be anywhere near yew trees, you can eat the berries, but you can't eat the pips, okay? They will make you very sick. And in my job as a gardener, I've even had squirrels spitting the pips out onto me as I've been working on the tree below. But the flesh is okay. So the red berries also signify that this is a tree of the ancestors. This yew tree is our distant healing symbol as well in Celtic Reiki. Ioch, ioch, ioch. Take a breath in, Storm Cloud. All right. That is quite a strong healing. I can feel those others in the group who are also sending healing. Thank you very much. Healing is amplified when more of us do it. Okay. So let's ground now. And I'm going to ground you with this. And I thank you for joining me for my first live Anytime Storm Cloud, and I wish you much love, healing and protection. Let's just ground now with this beautiful opal heart. And I thank you for joining me. First time I've done a live. I've had the courage to do a live in a couple of years. But as promised, I will be doing more, probably Sundays, probably new and full moons and feast days. Now I'm getting my mojo back because friends are inviting me on TikTok. So we will be on TikTok and Instagram on the 5th, probably at 1900 at 7 o'clock GMT. I will be with a friend, Cara Marlene, and we will be doing healings and readings again. So tune in to me either on here, on Instagram or on TikTok, and we can do some more on the 5th of January at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Okay. We'd like to thank all our guides and helpers and healers for being here today. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you. I just can't think about it. I just have to come in. It's when I think about it I am terrified. So we like to thank all of our guides and helpers and ask them just to take a step back from us, not to leave us completely. They will always be around us. And I want you to imagine putting a stop sign over your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar, your sacral, and your roots. We send all excess energies down to Mother Earth for her healing, and into storm as well, into storm clouds. And I want you to imagine zipping a navy blue sleeping bag over your head. Peace above you, peace below you, and peace all around you. Bye bye, Joan. Happy New Year to everybody. Everybody here and everybody who chooses to watch this in the future, and to all those who don't. We love you all, and I wish you a peaceful, happy and healthy New Year. Thank you for joining me. Lots of love to you all. Kisses and goodbye. Happy New Year.